As you can see here, I'm drawing in a different location. Usually, I'm at my drawing table in my living room, beside my computer, my sketchbooks, all of my pens. But this time, I decided I was going to sit in my kitchen to do some drawing so I could see some of the birds, squirrels, and just a little bit of nature, rather than being in my other room where I mostly just see cars driving by or the occasional person walking down the sidewalk. In this location, I often see birds that land on my roof, and then they run around. Not so many at this time of the year, but there's a lot more of them during the spring and summer. I would assume at this point they probably migrate south. Not that I can remember or know anything about migration seasons of animals or birds, but I'm pretty sure they migrate south when it starts getting really cold. And the table that I'm drawing on is just a kitchen table that I had gotten a while back. I think this was back in 2014. And I have another table that matches it, and that one's the one that my camcorder is actually on to help raise it up. But I just sat there doing some drawing and thinking as usual, which I spend a lot of time doing while I'm drawing. I'll listen to podcasts or music, but sometimes I prefer to just sit there in silence, to just hear the nature outside, the winds, the bird chirping. And I just keep doodling and making things. Maybe that's one reason why I always draw a lot of things that are in nature. When I was younger, I always enjoyed being outside, being in nature. But it's a lot colder here. Half the year is just frigidly cold, just snowy. There's no leaves in the trees, and it's a big change from how it used to be. But with the time that I do have to draw when there are green leaves in the trees, I try to make some time to get outside. And the drawing that I'm doing here in my sketchbook is with a blue gel pen. I do have probably maybe 100 of these blue gel pens. Oddly enough, of all those gel pens that I have out of the 100, the ones that are more than halfway full, they don't seem to draw very well for some reason. The ink doesn't want to flow. But the ones that are less than halfway full draw. I don't know why that is. And the ones that seem to work best are the ones that are less than 25% empty. And I have a couple that look like there's only about 10% ink left. And yet that ink is the darkest. It seems to work the best and flows more smoothly. Don't know why that is. Maybe it's because there's more ink and the ink dried up. These pens are pretty old. I've had them since 2013. And when I got them 7 years ago, they're probably 10 years old or more. So I think these pens are, maybe 20 years old at most, which is 2/3 my age. Or 20 would be, well, when I was 20, that was 2010. But anyways, yeah, it's gonna be a while until I finish drawing with all of these pens to get all the ink used up. Maybe one day, but I don't think I need any more gel pens or ballpoint pens. I think I'm pretty much set for life at this point, and with that being said, I have a lot of sketchbooks as well. That's probably the only other thing that I'll get more of. I tend to go through sketchbooks faster than I do pens. It kind of depends though. But anyways, I'm going to go work on more drawing and we'll see what I can create. Until then, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in the next Doodle video. Later.